It's us. It is Tuesday night, January 21st, and we are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5e 2014 edition, I guess we got to call it, right? Or Legacy? Legacy?
Boomer
I've
edition.
known somebody for that long. How the hell have I known somebody? There's no way.
We're now playing Boomer edition.
56 months.
The Boomers edition.
Boomer
Well,
edition. This is session 26, though. It's going by pretty fast. 26 sessions already? Bada bing. All right, so as a quick recap from last session, you guys, the previous session took out Baba Lusaga's dancing hut pretty easily. You ripped the gem out of it, and it went. Ugh. And then Baba Lusaga shows up, and she launches a few fireballs and sends her scarecrows to attack you guys. The scarecrows have all been ignited except for two. One of them has run completely into the back where the children and the old guy is at back here. And
is Sven not joining tonight?
And I don't think he said he wasn't going to be here. I didn't look at the schedule, but yeah, pinging. He's just late. I think he has wife aggro. That would be my guess. And I'm recapping a little more detail because Marbania was not here last session. The orange circle is silence that Relkenia cast. And Baba Saga is still in the silence. The S at the over here by the barrel is a swarm of flies under the control of Baba Saga. And there's three NPCs in control of by the other players. Right? Is there three or is there?
My swarm's dead.
I had one, but he ran away.
So
'Cause he
there's
almost
just Relkenia's then, I think. Dahag. This one up here is in control of Relkenia. In control of Relkenia? Yeah. That didn't sound right, but...
I don't know. I'd like to control Javelda.
We're round 8, but 8 rounds also includes several
later in the
rounds with the scarecrows out front. But you have not been raging very long, I don't think.
No, I think he just started.
I don't know
It
if
took
he
you a
is-
long time to
is-
get mad.
Is he raging? Did he rage?
I'm very angry.
I don't think.
I'm not raging.
No,
No,
because
I don't think you're
he's been-
actually raging yet. Yeah.
yeah, he's been doing a lot of running, so I didn't want to waste a rage and then not get hit or take a swing.
Yeah, so you got
Yeah.
And Baba is in a silent spell right now.
yes. You
We
can't
get the
hear
right map open here.
We want to
if
keep
you
her in there.
could hear her, you would hear if you have Sirenscape going, which I see a couple of you don't because you were like, huh? What?
I heard
No,
that.
it was
I'm like,
I
playing
do,
on
but-
my monitor speakers. Couldn't barely hear it.
so
I have that
yeah,
turned off.
it's dark out here. Grimfoot can't see shit. He can't see nothing.
Come on inside.
Grim's got a light source.
Well, I can see a little bit, but am I crashing? No.
Wait, are you guys having trouble with lighting or something?
No. Oh, okay. I guess it was still, that map was still loading for me. It was all grayed out, and there were like, I could see the
yeah.
lights. I could see the lights, but no detail on the map at all. So it was really strange. But yeah, I can see it now.
And you don't have any of the Fog of War either, because it wasn't saved on your computer because you weren't here last week, so it's all dark, the whole thing.
No, man, it's all
Oh, wait,
open.
you got
It's
some
because we've been in here before.
Well, I don't even have line of sight on. So that's
Oh,
probably
well,
why.
that's why. That's
Yeah,
why.
I just left line of sight off, but I did put lighting on for ambience. But you know what? We don't care about lighting right now.
I like lighting.
Yeah.
Or not.
We know where everybody's at and what's going on. We'll lighten it up for the stream. And we don't need that open either. All right, so there's a skeleton. There's a scarecrow over here that I think has smashed the door open. Like last round, it took him his turn. And then this one up here has run in and started attacking the children and the people inside. Sven, I haven't heard you yet. I didn't do that. That was just on the mood. On the mood.
You triggered it.
That was on the mood.
So Relkina's going to run up. She doesn't have enough speed to lock her down, but at least I can get Jason to her.
All right, when you get adjacent to her, you're gonna have one of those just cat reactions of the because of the smell.
Hairball.
Okay.
There's like fly larvae on her, like crawling around in her skin and stuff. Now that you're up close to her, like maggots. Yeah.
Do we know why I had disadvantage?
Because
Because it's
she's
Baba Lysaga.
silenced, and when you silence her, she's like disadvantage on you because she was dodging. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't have to delete that now. I can delete the little square over there, though.
Follow up with a second schmack with the bone club.
The,
I'm gonna use my lucky feet.
I thought that was rabbits that had lucky feet.
I think you should change it from Lucky Feet to one of my lives. I want to use one of my cat lives. 9 lives.
I think it's 9 uses, right? They reset on a long rest.
There you go. Much better. So I trip and fall and stumble forward and smack her foot with the club.
Beating up my freaking BBG. What are you doing? Gotta give her another round. Give her another round.
Sir Chan, don't give her another round.
Alright, and then I'm going to hope she doesn't kill me.
It's not her turn.
All right, let me see.
She does look over at you, and one of her eyes is all like looking at you, and the other one's looking over here, and she's saying stuff. And if you could hear her, it's a good one, isn't it? Stop all.
he's gonna-
Spam it.
She's silenced.
Silence.
All right, so you get
I
to the
kill
end
you.
of the
I
staircase.
kill you.
You can see Ralkenya having a little cat convulsion over there from the smell,
Yeah, he's
but you
going
can't hear it, so it's not so bad, right?
He's
if
going to
you-
try that whole person so they get automatic crits to see if it works.
She can't hear you. How can you hold person on her? She's like, what? What do you want me to do?
And she failed.
Wait, maybe she's got a legendary. Let's see. Like, no, she doesn't. Right? One of those things.
All right, she's paralyzed.
Does she have a no? I don't think. No, she doesn't.
Couldn't have done that before I
Let me
attacked.
I'll give her the other one. It's got a save end on it.
Don't
that the
give her a
right
saving
DC?
throw.
Is that Wisdom 14 the correct DC?
Should be.
Just making sure. Because sometimes you got to update the effects as you gain
Yeah,
levels.
I opened it and closed it.
No, but the effect
Do the
one
math.
wouldn't change.
What level are you?
But the first one you rolled was a DC 14, so
Right.
I'm assuming that's
Probably,
correct.
Yeah.
And then that was what 5, 10, 15, 25. He's gonna take a look in there since he can't do anything else.
That scarecrow can't do nothing because it's not magical damage. So all of those werecrows are like, yeah, screw you.
At least I'm in silence. I don't have to listen to the hold music.
The
Yeah, I wish I
swarm
could've-
of flies will come over here and attack Ralkenia.
Fly to 20 feet up so they can't hit me. Next.
Well, hold on. Watch this little alt button here. Let me scooch my keyboard over here. Thank you for noticing.
Drake's like, man, this bunch of dickheads after all these years, I'm not done with this shit.
No, I just get used to, like, I know that's Finn trying to tell me the flies are up in his smart ass way. That's just the way it is. All right, they're
Flies
gonna try to
flying
bite
the
you.
vat.
Bzz, 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 bite. Bite, I said. I said bite. I said, oh, they bite your shield. Arr, 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 or whatever your shield is acting as. Uh-oh. She's paralyzed. She can't do anything. She can roll a save at the end of her turn. Down arrow, baby. Give me it. Yeah, she's no longer paralyzed.
That was a waste of fucking spell.
It blocked her turn.
It did. It
Yeah, I
blocked her
guess.
turn.
I want to see some automatic crits.
Hmm.
All right, Javelda.
All right, Javelda's gonna step up and telekinetically push her back 5 feet.
Get back
we're
in
gonna
the silence.
Attempt a shove.
She auto fails because she's paralyzed? No, that's probably not true. Did we take it off of her?
Did it not end?
Yeah, that should have
Yeah.
came off.
Hold on. She's got 2 effects that she doesn't have on her. She ain't dodging no more.
And it didn't remove the one anyway.
And she ain't a whole person no more. All right.
All right, so let me- I can't see the results,
it
so
was
I can
a
repush it if you want.
17 plus 4 is a 21.
So that makes it. So regardless of that, I am going to magic missile her. And I'm
You know,
going to
how pitiful they're going to sound to her, though. She's
Yeah,
silenced over there. It's like,
I'm gonna upcast it and create 4 darts. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
shield doesn't require a verbal component, does it? Probably. I'm
Yeah,
not even going to look. I
probably.
don't think she even has shield.
And then
We're not playing Celasta.
behind the vat again.
Weep. That's
Oh,
your...
I forgot my my
Is that
armor.
yours? Oh, your armor's
Yeah.
outside.
Yes.
So the armor will slam the whatever that is, swarm of
Yeah, but
insects.
I don't... Smush it. Oh, good. We got some fly sounds too. Nice.
Nabbit.
Did it work?
Yep.
Did it down arrow?
Oh, I have skip turn on the armor because he's supposed to be on my turn.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. It's Finn's guy. Never mind. Us, Sven, when Sven passes his turn, we'll know if your thing's working.
It worked.
Did
All
it
right,
work?
so
my-
it's going to
Oh,
Yeah.
on yours?
Yeah.
Well,
flap
where's
his
he
little
going?
were raven wings. He's above, so he's flying, zipping
Oh, yeah.
down, coming around to the other door. And he's
you
no
like
longer
dags?
35 feet. He's now 10.
He's like right at the doorway. He's like taking a little break on the door ledge. Rost.
All right. Ross is
Wait,
gonna come
are
up
these
here.
buttons I haven't been
So,
checking? Sorry.
I can see her. Because I'm gonna cast Hold Person on her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's hope it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Ah, too bad. That would
She's
have
got
been
a
great.
+7. Wow. She's very
Dang.
wise. Ah, the Scarecrow. This one in here. Claw. On this guy. On this girl. On this kid. It's a hit. All right. Slashing damage. What? Those little buggers. Those little buggers. They're like, we're creatures. You can't hurt us with your scarecrow hands. So let's think about this for a second. Baba Lysaga sent these scarecrows over here to attack the were ravens, and they can't even hurt them.
How did they capture them? The ones she had in cages and stuff.
Because she put
captured 'em.
silver. They all have silver nails for
Hmm.
hands.
Why ain't they coded that way, huh? What the hell? You can't even get silvered naturally in the book. You got to code it yourself. It doesn't even come in the player's handbook. All right, so the scarecrow should just be terrifying, glaring everybody. That's what he should be doing.
Rawr.
Well, he's gonna come back over this way then. Say, screw these kids. I'm coming over here, and I'm provoking an attack of opportunity from Davian, who's got his cane out.
And the red eyebrows kid can bite his ankle.
The kids can't. They don't have any weapons. Yeah, they're non-combatants supposedly. So, meaning I shouldn't be attacking them. Screw that.
They're not ankle biters.
That's exactly what they are. They know they can't get hurt.
He can't hit you. So the scarecrow comes over, and he's looking like he's trying to get past you, like trying to protect his master. Jingo, what's up, man? TBK? No way. They're gonna kick her ass. She's gonna become one with the land here in a moment.
300
so-
biddies. Oh yeah.
So the
Nice.
hold on before you go, Grimfoot. I get to have the children go, who are going to turn into ravens and fly off. How's that? They go flying up into the attic or whatever, you know. One of them says, "Twanging in the wind" before it flies off. Does anyone get it?
Tay in the wind.
Twanging in the wind.
Tay in the wind.
I'm deleting
Go
them
up
right
and
out
roost
of
in the
commentary.
rafters.
All right.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and
your
rage
turn.
because nobody's done that before. And right as I do that, I'm like, oh, my stomach. I feel so with my stomach. And then I'm going to run into. Well, let's go do it again. Wow. And I want to use my first attack to grapple her.
You can run it up. Wah! I'm playing a monk. Wah! Wait, what? Did you what? I was scrolled up trying to read what you sent me about some.
Oh,
But
yeah, I'm not close enough to him yet.
I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
it was way
Yeah,
up there.
yeah, yeah.
Well, because why did you have advantage?
I
He's
didn't.
raging.
That doesn't give him advantage.
I know it doesn't give me advantage on attack rolls. I don't know
It
why.
does. It's
For
on
grappling, it does.
checks.
'cause
Oh, for
it's a
grappling,
strength
I
check.
didn't attack.
It's a
I
strength
grappled,
check.
Really? I never
Yeah,
thought of that.
athletics is
Holy
athletics
crap!
is a strength check. When
Yeah,
you're
and the
mad,
barbarians that are resistant to fear or that are immune to fear are berserker barbarians.
All right, so I got to roll against you, right?
Yeah.
Like Baba
You don't have to. You're the DM. You
you
can
can
do
just
whatever you
choose
want.
to fail.
I could just. Oh, look, she made it, right? I could be like, she made it.
It's not even a D20.
That was a D20 actually. Where's your strength at? Where's it at? Oh, she does have strength. Holy crap! You go grabbing at this bony, like maggot-filled sack thing, but underneath is a sturdy, stout woman that you just grabbed a hold of because she failed. She failed. You got her.
She
She's
failed?
grabbed. She's grappled.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Put.
to drop
you have
prone. Yeah, grapple and drop prone with her. Yeah, I'll take care of that. And I'll pass my turn.
If you're prone, does she have to be prone? I don't think so.
Yes.
I
It's force
can't
movement.
pass.
You can
there-
force
there it
a
is.
grappled creature to move.
Yeah, but can
Well,
you
I could
force a
pull her
creature
to the
be
ground,
prone?
can I?
No, because why would you grapple her when there's also the one where you knock them prone instead of a
I
grapple?
thought that's how you did it.
I think
It's
maybe.
a shove action.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh, I
shove
could have
action.
used a shove action on my first turn
Yeah, the shove is
to knock
Shove
her
her
prone.
prone. Well, are you
Yeah.
using an action
You can-
to?
You can do the shove with your second attack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can grab her and then shove her to the ground with your second attack.
Yeah.
You just gotta beat her strength check again. That's all.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Pile driver.
Pile driver ass right to
A
the ground.
22.
There you go.
A 20.
Nice.
Can I make a 22? Yes, I can. Well, if I roll a 20. No. Pile driver.
Okay. So. So now I will. She
So,
is grappled.
As you guys both slam down on the ground, suddenly shooting out of Grimfoot's ass and flying 10 feet through the air and sticking right through Search and Destroy's visor is a, what was it?
It's a Mongolian ass gerbil.
A Mongolian ass gerbil.
Yeah, it's a pet that Grimfoot got somewhere in his travels.
Man, that guy's really making the rounds, isn't he?
It's covered in explosive diarrhea or whatever you
Yes.
gave him too.
Yeah, well, as Grimfoot goes down and throws Babala Saga on the ground, his kilt kind of comes up and he sprays diarrhea across the room because
Wait,
he also has in my notes here I found it.
there we go.
I suffer awful visions of a coming disaster, explosive diarrhea during battle. So, yeah, Caesar, I found all your Easter eggs, buddy. I'm still hunting, though. I find shit all the time, you dickheads. But you make it enjoyable. So, yeah, ask Gerbil and his armor and spray diarrhea across the room.
All right, let's
and
put-
she's
Prone on her. Where's she at?
I'm working on that. I got distracted.
Who's faster?
Does that
you
mean
or
this-
me?
I'm putting prone on both.
Oh,
those.
you way faster. I wasn't even pushing the right button yet.
Yeah, I had the effects window open. I got to role playing the
Just
whole
be
ass
aware
gerbil.
that will probably automatically expire. It'll automatically set the duration to 1.
Oh, I fix it. I'll set the duration to. Actually, the duration is set to. Oh, 0.
0?
Are
Okay,
the
that's good.
are the diarrhea squares difficult terrain or?
It's just
Slippery.
like ice.
No,
This tile.
no, but
Yeah, it's like
Grease.
ice.
but they're
Grease.
like they're like the stink of a troglodyte.
And there's
Thinking cloud. Yeah.
the swarm. Is that a swarm of? Okay, it is
Flies.
insects. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's flies. It's out. It's out
Oh, so
pecking at
they're
the
going to be
armor.
attracted to this explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, yeah, they're
gonna
like,
swarm all
"Oh,
over there.
oh."
Dinner.
But they're
I
still
might have to use
trying to
lay
drop
of
this
hands.
armor out here. Ooh, pinging at the armor. You guys hear ping to bing bing bing.
That's probably going to drop him.
Oh yeah, especially with
Good. I've been looking for set
that
armor.
much
lately.
damage. Yeah.
Yep.
It just like crumbles to dust. It's just like leather straps and freaking.
Is there enough
iron
armor there
bands.
for Grimfoot to at least make a greave out of it? One greave.
Set a full plate.
Yeah, it says it's just destroyed when it collapses. So sorry, it served its purpose for a little while. Voluptuous Scarecrow knocking at the front door. Hello, Avon. Hello. Ooh, just enough to come around the corner and look at somebody. Avon. I think it would be Javelda, like right there. She got a pretty good wisdom though, right? Terrifying glare.
Could be better.
She succeeds because she needed a 14. Oh no, she only needed an 11. That's weak. She made it. I think she's immune forever.
Perfect.
Oh no, that's you're not. Those things can do that every turn, as their action. They look deeply into my eyes. All right, top of round 9, Rost.
All right. So, Baba Lasaga's prone, right? Because she's just been pile driven.
Yeah. The problem is you're looking down the hallway and there's a kilt that's up, so you can't
Down the
tell
barrel.
Baba Lasaga from Grimfoot buttocks. It's all like melded together, and they're grappling and they're rolling around on the ground.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in that. Let's see if I can take out this scarecrow then.
You think an AOE might be okay down there, but targeting right now?
All right. I feel like you're talking me into this, Drake. So I'm gonna step forward to there, and let's go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians.
Nice.
Let's see. It's gotta make sure I hit the right ones because it's that one, and then that one. Okay.
No. Uh-oh. Grimfoot. She looks over at you and she goes.
I don't think so, creepy old lady.
Like from Woody's. What was that? Kingpin? Was that Kingpin? Yeah, I think it was Kingpin. Where's
Woody Harrelson.
Where's landlord?
I'm gonna try to drive this spear into her ribs.
The blood
Yeah.
spear.
The blood spear.
The blood spear says, "Please, please."
Oh, we're both prone.
Yeah.
So there we go. Okay.
Hey, an 18's an 18.
Oh.
Yes. It works. Can you kill her with it? What happens if you kill Baba
she
Lasaga
dies.
with a spear?
Hmm.
You know, like sucks souls or something, doesn't it?
Well, it sucks some life points out of them. I don't know that, you know.
Oh, she
Baba
took half
Saga's
from the
soul.
spirit guardians. Uh-oh, she's still up? Um, she can't talk.
Grappled, prone.
She's grappled prone and in silence. And does she have something that doesn't require verbal? No. 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 She's got multi-attack with her quarterstaff. That's what she's got. So she just starts smacking.
So it's
At
her and
Rock-
Oh,
Grimtooth,
yeah, do that
spear and the
again.
quarterstaff laying down on top of each other.
Yeah, but this quarterstaff comes flying out and wings at Relkenia as Relkenia hops over it. Whoa!
Is she considered undead?
No.
Okay.
As the second one comes
just
flying out
ugly.
of this thing, and the last one, I gotta try to hit the person holding me. Get off of me. Wait. Multi-attack?
some
Can
of
I
that
use one of my attacks to try to break a
creepy old
grapple?
lady.
No, I don't think so. I'm trying. Can you, as multi-attack, use one
Well,
of
you
your...
can use one attack to try to grapple, so I don't
No,
know
you
why
can
you
use
can't.
your action to try to break free.
Right, the whole
Oh.
thing, then that's the multi-attack is your whole action. Your whole action. Ooh. So you see her, she's like, she's starting to like the swamp and all that stuff, that illusion is starting to fade away. And you can see that some of that illusion was around her too, right? As it starts to fade away, and she starts to look even uglier than she was. But last attack.
She smells like sour sweat socks.
Grimfoot, take this miss. Why don't you? All right, Javelda.
All right.
There's
Well,
a scarecrow coming at you.
I saw that, and we'll start off with a firebolt. Just
No, don't hit my guys with
because.
firebolt. They don't like fire. They don't like it.
Okay, good.
Don't-
Start off with
They don't.
minimal damage.
8 points. They're vulnerable. Oof. Flaming
As
scarecrow.
I'm gonna go someplace relatively safer.
That's safer in front of the other scarecrow.
Yeah, but he's gonna die with the next Spirit
I
Guardians.
mean,
I'm not too worried about that.
it's safer, but like by what percentage? Like
I said relatively safer.
Dag just flying in and zipping up, trying to see what's going on. So when he ends his movement, he'll be 30 feet up in the air, trying to look around and see what's happening. And then I'm going to smack the woman on the ground.
The roly-poly, holy moly.
Smash your brains in.
She's prone, so it's harder to hit her. There's a hit.
Smack her leg with
Wait,
my
a
spiked club.
Potion of greater healing from Cheater and Chat for Baba Saga? What? Did I buy that? No.
What? Oh, God, sit here. I'm reading chat.
All right, so as the scarecrow is how does that look? Oh, those are spirit guardians. They like, what do your spirit guardians look like? Like shields? Like little shields or something?
Well, I feel like they would look angelic, but because it's we're here in Barovia, they probably look
They're
like
like-
fallen angels or something like that.
They're like
kinda.
skeletal angels with little wings of skeletons. Like,
Like that crap that came out of the Ark of the Covenant on Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
it melts your eyeballs out.
Don't look at it, Marion.
So they like just like rip the scarecrow into little bits of hay. Hey, dead puppies. All right, so this one's like ha ho hee ha ha oh ha oh. I don't know they're up there, right? How do I know if they're up there? I don't know. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait. It stops and looks at all these little angels that are not showing on the map, but
Yeah, he's got the cube around him.
I mean, to him, they're not showing on the map to him, but he can see them. And I don't know, he's just going to glare at you. He's just going to just try to frighten you. He just gives you the glare. Oh, you rolled a 2. And you got a 1
Still win.
bonus from whatever. The DC was at on 11. You can't even fail it, can you? No.
I
That's a waste
don't
of
think
time.
so.
It's a
No.
waste of time. So it glares at you. You're like, no,
Saving throw.
I'm married.
save-
That glare don't work.
Critical fail is a fail for a saving throw.
That's in your game, not in a real one.
All right, search and
It's
destroy.
only skill checks so that criticals and fails don't work.
Come over here. and
Why is
take
the
a swing at-
Clockwork Orange music playing right now? Do you guys hear that?
No.
Singing in the rain. You remember that scene?
I try not to
Singing in
remember
the
any of A
rain.
Clockwork Orange.
That's the only scene I
Ugh.
remember where they beat the crap out of that person in the rain. They're singing it,
Oh.
and beating the crap out of them.
Hooligans.
Hooligans. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh,
So as you come down on her with your greatsword, you slice her head off, right? And her head rolls back, and she opens her mouth, and you hear as her body just kind of gets sucked into the ground, like the swamp just dissipates.
now
As
do
she
that with
just-
your face again, man. Do that again.
Ki-
That's fucking wow.
And then after he
uh,
kills her, search and destroy is going to grab the Mongolian ass gerbil and give it back to Grimfoot.
Oh,
Off my
thanks,
shoulder.
man.
Take him off
Thanks,
my shoulder.
man. Sometimes he likes to eat a little bit more than.
Should I add that to his pet as a pet? No.
Somebody put it in my pet thing, man. So I don't know. I'm sure I can find a use for a Mongolian ass gerbil.
The flies eventually fly off. The armor is gone. The other scarecrow turns into a scarecrow. And she never got to polymorph into a flesh pod hornet. Damn it.
Nope.
Would have gave me another 127 hit points. Damn it.
We got a free giant skull outside though. You go right.
Yeah,
in
it goes, it turns into a skull.
I'm going to have to use
But it's got like a
hands
control panel on the inside, a start button.
to rub my eyes to ward off the pink eye.
You'll have
Dag.
to excuse me a minute. I need to go use the facilities.
I don't know. what
Grimfoot
you're
takes running off outside with his knees together and his butt cheeks all pinched up.
I don't.
Does
The
this
image
scarecrow
from
go away too?
Bruce Almighty.
Or
Yeah, it turns into a scarecrow. It just.
deanimates?
I think you're gonna zip,
All right, so you
fly
guys are
down,
out of
and
initiative, and I just unlocked your tokens, so you can move freely about the cabin.
You're welcome.
Davian's like, oh, is it safe to call the children back? Thank you.
Yeah. She's dead.
He kind of chuckles a little. Like, he knows something you don't know.
Why was she coming for you?
He's like, she serves Strahd.
You what? What do you say?
She serves Strahd. She can't say it holding her tongue 10 times fast, though.
Why
She
does
says
Strahd not
Strahd,
want
she says
anybody to have
Strahd.
wine?
Seashells by the seashore. What'd you say?
So why does Strahd not want anybody to have wine? Why does Strahd?
It's like, he kind of cocks his head a little and like, because it's miserable without wine.
Ah, he wants people to be miserable.
But I feel Strahd does not care. This isn't Strahd's doing. He says she is much older than even Strahd is. I don't think
She's not going to
is
come
dead.
back, is she?
I was gonna say that Strahd has time to catch up to her now.
He's like,
Dead
not-
puppies.
do you not know that we are all trapped here?
No,
We may have
our
heard that a
understanding
time
is
or
there's
two.
a way to get home.
Well, even her, she's trapped
Well-
here too.
Yes, because even death has you trapped here.
So you're saying if we die here, we're just trapped here anyway?
Hmm. Most adventurous souls join the walk of the dead. Remember the...
Yeah.
We saw them. We're not going to
Yeah.
be part of that.
Yeah.
He says, I'm sensing that one of you have a green gem.
Oh yeah, somebody.
Right? Yeah, I think I've got that. Yeah, I'll pull it out of my bag of holding and present it to him.
He's like, oh, the whole valley is much appreciated. Yes,
Yeah, all right. Be more careful this time, right? Don't lose it.
It wasn't really lost. It was stolen, but good point.
I want to
He
find a
kind
better
of, you
hiding
see him
place
lost
for
in
it.
thought for a second about that. If you got higher than a free insight. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe lock it up better.
While they're talking, I'm going to go to the giant skull. Is it still there, and is it still floating?
It is
it
no
still
longer
giant?
floating, but it is still there. Yeah. It's like I'm no longer a floating skull. I'm just a big skull.
I'm going to search it, see if she dropped any pennies or chapstick or anything.
Panties.
Chat.
Potions of healing.
Roll me
McDonald's
percentile.
fries.
Roll me
What about our
percentile.
panties?
Are you like sticking your hand down in the crack of the seat?
Yeah, looking for panties.
Well, Candace kind of freaky like that.
You know, I can't
She's getting her
buy
freak
stuff on the stream because it just doesn't let me. But I'm gonna let you roll on the table to see what you find in the stuck down in the seat of the car. I mean, that's golden, right? Golden.
Nice.
Are we got your table right, John? We're using your table on mine? I think so.
I think so. I reworked the base percentages because it was just giving nothing but potions of climbing, and
Well, we're getting another one right now because I didn't update it.
I haven't pushed the update. I just updated it for
That one, I think. Try that one. Push that button.
course area.
See what happens. A potion of greater healing? Wow, she could have
That's
used
pretty good.
that. Why did she leave that in the car for?
Nice.
She could have been drinking that, rolling around on the ground. What kind of...
She just couldn't find it. She was in a hurry when she got
fell
home
out
the
of her
other night.
purse.
And
Right.
then it's like, damn,
Yeah.
where'd that go?
Honey, have you seen my potion of greater healing? I'm going to need it.
She was too busy trying to cast them tentacle things.
Those are about useless.
So was that potion of healing.
She could have just closed the door and cast Arcane Lock on it. It would have been... It wasn't as... Trying to use some damn spells. She has all these spells. Why not try to use them?
So I do not have one. If you could drop it in a party sheet,
Oh, yeah.
please.
Yo, Poe would not? Oh, this is still like a 6th level party, right? You guys... This is Curse of Strahd, Wizards of the Coast. There ain't many.
I don't have any potions of healing at all. So that's greater. Thank you.
That's kind of nice. Oh, and you find a bobby pin since we're going to be playing Fallout soon. Because apparently bobby pins are better than lock picks.
Nice.
So it's like late. You guys gotta sleep on the rickety upstairs balcony loft above the barrels again.
Better than sleeping outside.
Better in
Exactly.
the woods.
I was just about to say the same thing.
But
We've
we
slept
had
in
a
worse
we had a
places.
discussion the last time. Not much. Dry. That's all it is. Is dry. It's still
Well,
kind of cold.
if there's
in
an
here.
open space, I can make a Leomund's tiny hut as a ritual, and we can all sleep in comfort. Not
What
cold.
happened to the other 2 nights that you guys slept on the balcony? Was Javelda just being a bitch or what?
I didn't have it at that time.
No. Is it
No.
new? How
Yeah,
big
that's
is it?
new.
20?
It's a 3rd level. It is a 10-foot radius, so 20-foot diameter.
Oh, so you can probably can
And
you
it
do it?
doesn't damage the terrain or anything. It just sets the dome.
I mean, can you put it like a you don't care if it's outside, right
That's
by the
too
shitter?
big.
Is that? Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, it's way too
Doesn't
big.
matter.
I think you could put it in here, right here. Boop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
in there.
Nest it right in there, and
Yeah.
we all be toasty warm, and
All the freaking were ravens are like circling around you, like I'm gonna poop on that.
well, they can't get through it. So.
We could try the shooting it underneath though, right? There's cracks in the you could
It's a stone floor.
yeah, there's the
Cracks.
mortar's cracked and you could squirt stuff up in there.
If
Put
you
your
could
butt
get
down there,
underneath
Grim. Put your butt down there. Can you see if you can
This is a
squirt
very-
something out of there?
This is a very poop-heavy episode.
Right. Well, he started it last week when he put a gerbil in his.
He put a Mongolian ash gerbil in my pet section, and under the notes, my flaw was that I try to shit myself or something. Something in combat. I'm afraid of shitting myself in combat.
Let's
Yeah, you
see,
saw
discharge
glimpses
skill.
of destruction or something.
And then here's another. See, I normally leave all this stuff on my character sheet, right? So here's one from one of you guys before. Grimfoot is built like a second grader under the loincloth. I don't know which one of you put that shit.
Had it
Sven's
been
smiling
Sven.
awful, man. Look at him smiling down there.
Wait, a second grader from how many times did he get let go?
You mean held back? Did he get
Yeah,
held
he's
back?
like,
I
I've
never
been a
did.
second
I
grader
never did
for
make it out of
5
second grade.
years. For 5 years, that still means you're like a 12-year-old. So same difference. All right, yeah, the skull is just a skull now. It's a giant though, like a
You can use
giant,
it for an extra
like a hill,
barrel or something.
like a hill giant skull, like which is totally like, where the hell did hill giant skull come from? In Barovia.
Well, when two hill giants love each other.
Where's the other one? If no one can leave Barovia, where's the other hill giant? And why is there hill giant skull here? I think Baba Lasaga's been collecting it for a long time. It's old. It's an old skull. It's got like duct tape holding it together. It's like your magic 8-ball that you found in the garage in the attic last summer. You're like, ooh. It's like barely holding apart. It's like brittle. It always says yes.
They can put the skull on top of the wagon, driving around delivering the wine.
They could get a big spring too and like do it like
Scare everybody off.
Dr. Schultz's freaking big tooth. Let's. You guys already like gave him one gem. What happens if you give him two? Do they?
Make more
They're
wine.
extra thankful.
They're extra thankful. Oh, that's right. I made all this shit up where Baba Saga comes over here and attacks that. So there's nothing in the module about it. Oh. It's more interesting than her just hiding out over there, waiting for you guys to come over there. Why? She wants to kill some were-ravens, but you guys stopped her. So I think you guys, your characters have earned another. Since you didn't name the first bottle of wine, they're not going to offer the second name for you. Because we're not going to call it Mongolian Gerbil Asturable number 5.
MAG number 5.
It's a mag number 5. What do you guys want from these guys? They're like, thankful. We already gave you a staff that we had and some money and all the stuff we got. But we have wine. Do you guys need any wine?
Yeah, we came here to deliver some wine, didn't we? Bring it back to.
I think you
the
guys
city?
have 8 quests for wine.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
bunch of quests for wine. Bunch of them, man.
But if we take it to the Locky, they said they'd let us in, right? No.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kresk. not
Kresk, Velaki, they'll
All
let
of
you
them.
in anywhere if you bring wine. I mean, freaking
Universal
Strahd
key.
would let you in the castle if you brought him some wine. Because Strahd's not at the gate. The drunken freaking gatekeeper's at the gate. He's gonna be like, "Come on in." You got wine?
Yeah, I
The
say
question
we
is
get a
how do
rest
you
and then
yeah, it's late, isn't it? Yeah, you guys,
been a long day.
it has
So we
been
take
a
a rest?
long day.
Level
Go
up
back in the
a
morning.
couple of times.
Yeah. Level up. Then go back with
Alright,
the
let's
wine.
get rid of that guy. Giant skull. We're just taking out a combat tracker.
Oh, we got to get XP.
Aura protection goes away.
Yeah, I took it off.
I'm gonna.
Turned it off.
Let me do a little cleanup here. We
No,
got a lot of
isn't that
friendlies.
what Ross does?
No, I do the emboldening bond.
Weird.
Javelda has
Yeah,
a
the
mage
more
armor,
protection
which
is the paladins.
would probably be on all night because she just cast it. She just cast it.
It's still on Rokina for some reason.
Yeah, I
That's
also
fine.
have the aura of protection.
Well, I turned the effect off. I don't know
Yeah,
why it's
we're
still
not
on
near
everybody.
you, so that's
I
fine.
got
I'll
that
get a
one
+3 to my
deleted.
saves.
Magic weapon still on by Javelda.
No, that'll expire.
At least Grimfoot used the outhouse this time instead of the well, like last time.
Well, he used the floor. You can see that right there.
He says, well, somebody told me it was a bidet.
As long as he
I
doesn't
was
use the
wondering
vat.
I was wondering what the 3 shells were for. Does anybody know what the 3 shells were for? I have no idea
No.
What? You don't understand the 3 shells?
either. No. I know. Is there cannon going on there? All right, I'm looking for this button right here. As you guys definitely get a very good long rest. It expired, and I also get to hit the XP button over here and see what happens. Let's see what happens when I award the wool werewolves that you guys fought, Baba and the scarecrows. Boom!
Bubba and the
Whoa.
Scarecrows.
That was a good hit, but not enough to level up.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I like how it abruptly just. 4250 apiece. That would make you, if you were first level in fodder, you would be like 5th right now. I don't know what the math is, but if you were first level and you fought, right, you would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
The first fireball.
Yeah.
Rather.
All right, so it is the next day in the morning. We'll say you slept in a little. So it is the 27th of first moon, 7:35 in Barovia. Like that? Yeah. And we'll say it is 9 a.m. 9. Shift. Circle control. One of these buttons works it. No. It doesn't help that the window pops up over the number. That doesn't help. Okay. Like that and like that, if anyone's keeping track. No. That's the button I should have pushed first. Alright, so you guys are gonna long rest AM at Wizards of Wines.
Want to retrieve my javelins?
Okay. Roll me percentiles. Player notes. You find 2 others
two other
javelins that weren't
javelins.
yours. Yeah, you're like, these aren't mine. You rolled a 98.
Uh,
It can't be two other. You're like,
It's pretty
oh.
good.
nice, 6 javelins now. Cool. I like it.
All right, I'm gonna cast aid on a few people to give you guys some extra hit points, and then also cook up a little breakfast in the morning and give. I think I can only do 3 of you temporary hit points. Double check.
So here's a question.
Oh, very
Do
nice.
were ravens lay eggs?
Or
If they were started as a raven, yes. If they started as a human, no.
Actually,
So did the
started as
were raven
chickens.
come first or the human?
No, they were
Chicken
chickens first.
or the egg?
Just like wolves. Some werewolves are wolves that became human. Some are human and became wolves.
Wonder if everybody was were first and then became human. Ever think of it that way? We were all were creatures first. Humans is what we turned into when we got to be wusses.
Mhm.
That's what a weird. That's what a werewolf would say.
The wolf. The castle.
So, how much wine are you guys trying to get?
They still got that wagon?
No, the wagon left. You guys sent it to Valaki, to the
did it
Blue
ever
Water Inn.
arrive?
The Javelda has that telekinesis. We can just use the skull. 5
We'll
feet at a
just
time. Eat.
Push.
Can't you
Push.
just like set it
push.
Yeah.
on a? Can't you just like set it on a Tetris floating disc?
If I had that spell,
can't Grim just carry it?
I mean, it is just a barrel. I mean, I have Grim pick
I
one of these
mean,
barrels up, throw it over his shoulder.
how much does wine weigh? Let's just say.
same as
Eight.
water.
Let's
Can't
just
you
say
carry
8
two?
Well,
pounds a gallon.
we've all moved pony kegs around. That's
So
about
we
what,
could get
8
40
gallons.
gallons in your bag of holding. That doesn't sound like a lot of wine.
40 gallons is a lot of wine, man. That's a lot
That's
of
only a
wine.
barrel. A
Not
barrel's
for
like
a
30
That's
gallons.
establishment.
80 jugs of Mogan David Mad Dog 2020.
Dude, these people need wine now. Come on. They want
They don't.
wine. They don't want
They,
like wine.
they don't have any more carts.
What does it look like? They got like freaking multiple delivery freaking services going on here?
Yeah, there's
All right, what if we
a
just
cart
take
in the
all the
barn.
stuff
That
out of
that cart that's
bag
on the
of
map
holding?
is gone and your horse is helping pull it.
We just take all the stuff out of the bag of holding I have, and we pour the wine out of the barrel into the bag of holding, right?
Get rid of the weight of the barrel.
That's right.
Yeah. Then it's in the bag, and later we just take it and dump it out a bit at a time.
500 gallons.
So
Nice.
50
What
does
if you
Red
hang it
Dragon
and then
Crush
poke a
number
hole in the bottom?
7 now tastes like a cistern bag like in the military? Like now it tastes like the water, the bags, they're like funny tasting.
Look, are they drinking this wine because they like the taste, or are they trying to get drunk because this place sucks?
Toilet wine would be fine. Toilet wine would be fine.
Spend a couple of days finding that cart and doing a few deliveries. Check off all these
Yeah.
quests, get the XP, and level up.
Yeah, let's just go do deliveries and random quests, or just random
Wait, do the
encounters.
quests have?
It's just
Wait.
random encounters for.
Where's the quest button? It looks like a. I'm trying to memorize the images, and then I
I don't
log
think
into
it's a
the
bad idea,
Fallout table, and
Meta
the images are
curious.
different. I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work. Quests. Wow, you guys got a lot of quests. Oh, these aren't all shared. Sorry. Bring me wine. Bring Erwin wine. Look at faction. Recover green gems. You guys did that.
Got 2 out of 3, right?
We read
And
the
no-
Winery of Evil too, didn't we?
No idea where the third one is.
It was stolen like 10 years ago. The leads have
Yeah.
gone cold. The son was supposed to be watching the vineyard, and the thing came up missing. And you already talked to the son who owns the Blue Water Inn, and those two have been fighting for 10 years because of the gem. And the module leaves it totally up to the DM where it's at. So I've got it hidden somewhere, and if you guys find it, it would be cool. I know who stole it.
We can just spend the whole night using locate object in different locations.
Yeah, just wandering around.
I buried it 1,001 feet below the earth.
There we go.
It fell out of somebody's pocket into the latrine.
A bird flew up into a freaking cliff with it. It was a were-raven.
Got a shiny.
It's actually, if you want to know the truth, who has it? It's a gnome that's been stranded in Barovia for 200 years, and he lives in a cave, and he grows mushrooms on his toes.
Doesn't sound like anyone I want to meet.
He also does catering on the
I know him.
side, but he does catering on the side.
I know that gnome. Mushrooms on his toe.
He named him after the Smurfs. All right, I'm looking at wine for Kreskov. That's your first one that I think you want. Dmitry Kreskov, Burgermeister of the town of Kresk, has asked us to secure him a wagon load of wine from the Wizards of Wine winery. Actually, he told you that they need the wine, but they really, really need at least one bottle of wine to satisfy the abbot. They call him the abbot. He seemed nervous about it.
Hey, I bet.
But a whole wagon, they'd be happy with too. I think they said they would, for the bottle of wine, they would let you spend the day in town.
What is our reason for going there in the first place? We don't have the girl with us anymore.
It's got really big walls. It's got really big walls. I think you're safe there.
There you go. Place to hide, maybe.
Looked like a cool place.
Well, when your choice of cities are yes or what's the other two, right? This one could
Barovia
be like,
Village, Valaki, and Kresk. There's 3 villages.
supposedly it's kind of like a commune, so maybe it's
Kresk?
yeah.
I don't know. We can't get in if we don't have wine. We got wine now, though.
Yeah, the reason that they're gonna let you in is some bull crap about a long-standing that you're nobility and they're nobles and you're doing something for the town, so he can make an excuse to allow you guys in. Otherwise, they would send you on your way. Because you're not doing anything for them but making it difficult, right? You're either friends with Strahd or you're enemies of Strahd, and either way, we don't want you in town. Because there's trouble either way. But it's only like, as the crow flies, the way you guys came, only like straight shot across the river, over the bridge, the rope bridge, Do you guys want to take that way, or you want to go around, take the road?
Rope bridge wasn't that
Rope
big, was it?
bridge. We take the rope bridge.
Maybe not with a full wagon of wine, but
Oh no! We
with
can't take
just
the rope
us.
bridge. Wait a minute.
You don't have a wagon of
Grim.
wine unless you guys came up with a
That's why I say
wagon.
with just us, it should be fine.
When's the
But-
wagon
mean-
coming back?
We don't know where it
Um,
is. It went off to deliver.
Yeah, do you guys got like a GPS tracker on it or something?
LoJack.
So you guys sent it off to deliver wine unprotected. In this
So we got a bunch of drunk
dangerous-
werewolves, is what you're saying.
dangerous. Well, hopefully they
Okay,
just get
we-
attacked by scarecrows because they can't hurt them.
This is
I
not
mean, what
on
did they
us.
do
This is what they've been doing the entire
Right?
time.
Yeah.
For
We-
the last
They didn't
several
hire
hundred
us as
years.
security.
We can't do everything.
That's what I'm saying. Believe it or not, I don't think there's a whole lot on the random encounter chart that's going to affect a bunch of were-ravens in a wagon.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if they just keep going. Although some werewolves could muck them up, because the werewolves could bite them. Or can they affect each other? What kind of fight would that be? Ba-ba!
No, they're not.
Nah. Rah! No.
Just peck at each other.
Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba. Rah. They would just grapple each other.
Yeah.
You're pro.
Well,
No, I'm not.
The
You're pro.
were
No.
ravens, I don't know if they could. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to pick up a werewolf. and
I
fly
mean,
with
a
it.
little one, a puppy.
Yeah, because
Flying
they're not
dead
immune
puppies.
to falling damage.
That's how that happened. It was flying dead werewolf puppies.
There you go.
So, what do you guys want to go to Kresk? Is that what your plan is? To hike it to Kresk? Let's bring up the
We'll go there and take over.
Barovia map. That'll help you think. Do you guys want to go anywhere else while you're over this way?
That is no longer there.
The hut is still there. It has not moved.
It just
It's
doesn't
like-
work anymore.
We killed it.
It's broken.
There's like a couple of new leaves coming off of the trunk. It's like in the vineyard. There's some grapes hanging out the window. I don't know. It's turned into a little garden shed out there in the vineyard.
It's full of
You Use it
hose.
to store rakes.
Yeah, they're out there harvesting. They're out there already harvesting grapes from yesterday that got planted.
Well, they've got double the gems now, so they should have a good
They're
harvest.
back into full production here, but they're a little behind. And maybe the wagon will come back soon. Do you guys? I don't think you guys realize that they don't charge for the wine.
Well, they're getting ripped off.
It's their duty. It's their duty. We also spit in there to ferment it, so there's that. No, kidding.
Yeah, that's okay. I did too. And a little something else too.
Right up on the vat. What's up,
Spray.
Sambarchi? They just kicked Baba Lasaga to the dirt. They got up in the morning and
Well, I wake up in the morning, kick Baba
you guys want
Lasaga's
to do the
ass.
straight shot or you want to go around?
Use the road.
Yes.
Yeah, use the
The
Yeah, because
road.
we might run into
Road.
like the wagon coming back or something.
Right? That would be
Yeah.
so cool. Like an empty wagon. You'd be like, hey, how's it going? They'd be like, hey, how you doing?
We got all.
I don't know. We can roleplay a little more if you want, but I don't got much more. I mean,
Hey, how you doing? Oh, okay, all right.
have you guys seen anything? Yeah,
Yeah.
they couldn't hurt us. We're ravens. Actually,
Did
we got-
so did we decide what happened with the mechanical armor? Are we able to repurpose that as regular armor or not?
I would give you a breastplate. That's it. If anyone wanted the breastplate, a breastplate. But no one's going to buy it from you. It's got a big emblem of Strahd on it.
Maybe we don't want it.
You can just write stinks on the bottom.
No, I'm gonna put it on. And I'm gonna write XE right after the S.
Wait, where'd you guys get that from? I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was up in the tower.
It was
No, this one
Van
doesn't have the
Richten's.
emblem of Strahd on it.
It's got a V for
It's
Vendetta.
got, yeah, no, it's got K. It's got a K on it for Kazan. What is? It's not Van Richten's tower. I'm so tired of seeing Van Richten tower. Van Richten slept there for like a weekend, and now it's suddenly his tower. It's Kazan. The armor was the command word to even activate the armor was Kazan. You remember? So it doesn't have the Ravenloft symbol on it, the Strahd symbol.
Well, if nobody else wants the breastplate, I mean, I'm wearing scale mail, so it's the same armor, but I wouldn't have disadvantage on stealth rolls anymore.
That's useful.
All right, I'll take it. Sweet.
You can grab it out of the player's handbook.
I will do that.
Bada bing.
It's about the time that a barbarian, a level 6, level 7 ought to be getting a set of armor too. So, I don't know, plate or chain or
Don't you
something.
lose like? Doesn't that make it about even? Changing your constitution, taking that
It
off.
depends on your stats.
Well, my constitution is 15, so you
So
get plus
that would,
2.
well, if you added one more to your con, plus 2. What's your dex?
12. It's plus
Get
1.
a
Yeah,
plus
you can
1
wear,
from Dex, plus
can wear
2
leather.
from Con.
You can wear leather to be better. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like chain, I think chain is better than your
I think
3.
breastplate is the best you can get for a barbarian, unless your stats are above like a plus 5 across Dex and Con, or something like that.
Sambarchi watched 3 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. Woo!
Nice.
Does that mean I get a hot tub now? How does that work?
Who's
What?
Simbarchi is streaking in the stream? What?
I don't know.
Don't look, Ethel. Too late. She done checked out.
All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's like 5 miles around a Kresk. So what's that going to take you? A good afternoon stroll through the lovely rolling hills of Barovia. I'd say that you guys come across these guys on a wagon with some empty barrels in it. You recognize them. They're the wizards of the winery returning from Valaki. And your horse is still alive. Sir Kicks-a-Lot. He's loving it. He loves the pull wagons. That's his favorite thing.
I thought they were using him for stud. And pulling wagons. He likes studding better though, I bet.
Yeah, but the other horse is a guy, and he's like, "Arr,
Oh, well, see, you didn't explain that earlier.
arr." All you gotta do is look.
Boogadad, boogadad. That's right, Jingo.
Do you guys want to talk to him? I mean, you brought it up.
The
Yeah, we
horse?
want to finish off all these quests we got. There's 8 quests to deliver wine.
Yeah, we gotta tell them to go deliver
Yeah,
somewhere
but
else now.
none of the quests have any XP at all on them, so I didn't make that shit up. You guys remember, this is supposed to be a milestone campaign, and you went the other way, so I'm not adding fake numbers to quests. Well, how do I know how much they're supposed to be?
Oh, we just want to get.
You
I'm a
gotta
completionist. I
you
just
gotta
got to
kill
check
the
them quests
were
off,
ravens
man.
and take their wagon. Then you get XP.
We
Not
can do that
helping 'em.
next.
Not helping them. That doesn't work that way.
We're not
we-
heroes. Screw that.
Screw that.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
kill and get XP.
Marmus, man.
you do know the more evil stuff you do, the better chance of that you could become, king of Barovia like Strahd. It's true though. It's totally true. He's not going to allow some good troll to be here. Oh, you're going to heal everybody? No, he wants you sucking their blood out. All right, bring me wine is completed. Bring me
Yay.
Erwin's wine is completed.
What's up, Marmusman?
Recover green gems. I
Thanks for
made a
stopping by.
category called completed. I don't know if that changes the way you see them, but it does the way I see them.
We don't see categories. That's not
It's-
information that's shared.
We're woke. We don't see categories.
But I can
Actually, we do. So
I can't do that, so
lied.
you don't see them anymore. I can't do that, so you don't see
changed.
them anymore. I know I unshared the two because why do you need to see them anymore? You
no,
did
it used to be that the groupings weren't shared with the players, but now it is.
Hmm.
Oh, you can see them? Cool.
Yeah. Faction quest, Curse of Strahd, and completed
Read the
quests.
Winery of Evil. Did we do that?
All right, so
Kill the children. I mean,
are you
return the
having
children.
some wine delivered to Kreskov like right away, like priority or something, like today? Like
Isn't that where
FedEx
they
it?
went in the first place?
We're taking
No, they
one
went
to
to
Kriskov because
Valaki.
that's how we're getting in.
They're coming back from Valaki. They haven't been to Kreskov yet.
Damn,
Yeah,
we
let's
s-
take a load of wine there.
Yeah,
we
let's take
suck.
a look.
We only got
Get 'em
3
all drunk.
completed quests.
Huh?
The hell have we been doing?
That's just the ones we can see.
Well, we read the Winery of Evil, didn't we? That's not marked completed.
Oh, those are still shared with you. I unshared a bunch with you guys because you're done. Why do I mark them complete if I unshared them then? That's kind of unorganized. Well, I didn't know you could see the completed ones till just now. I assumed like Manicuri that you guys couldn't see them that way.
It's the way it used to be. Yeah, they changed something.
Well, then I've got a button at the bottom that I can filter by sharing mode that doesn't really change much.
Well, because you're only seeing things that are shared with you.
Right. Why do I
There
have
is
a
a
button
ton
at
of
all?
quests though.
Because they're too lazy to change the interface between the DM and the player.
All right, so you guys are
Can't you make your
Wow.
own though?
Your own what?
Like notes and quests and things?
You can make notes. Players can make notes, but they can't make quests. GMs can, of course.
I use quests a lot. Actually, it's handy to have a quest because you can put all the DM stuff right there too. But what I've been finding is a little more helpful with me is I do the day, and then I pin like everything in the bottom for the DM that's happening for the day. And then it kind of keeps all that happening, right? Then you only have to worry about like hours and long rests. It would be neat if there was an extension that just like this day you did a long rest. Like it asked you what time was the long rest, and then it would just like log it into your notes, right, into your calendar. Long rest was given at this time and that. Whatever you got
Yeah,
set
if the
on
calendar
the
was
calendar.
more like a journal. Yeah.
The calendar's on the list of things to fix, but it's not priority, that's for sure.
A
All
whole
right,
lot of
so
other
let's take a
things.
look at the village of Kresk. The fortified village of Kresk lies near the edge of Strahd's domain, and a wall of mist that marks the border is clearly visible above the tree line. Yet even here, there is no escaping the mist. In fact, the villagers are so terrified of leaving the village of wolves and Strahd that they stay within their walls. They grow trees that provide ample wood to keep them warm on cold nights, and they draw water from a pool. They have chickens, hares, small pigs, as well as gardens of beets and turnips.
Chicken hairs.
The only thing that you have determined that these people need from the outside world is wine, and you have brought it. A wagon full of wine, and the cheering Kresk people are throwing dead flowers at you. It's Barovia, so
I don't know. We poisoned all the wine. So.
You all turned your backs on us last time. I bet you'd like to have some of this wine, wouldn't you?
Just pour it out onto the ground in
Yeah.
front of him.
Just start pouring it out.
You bunch of jerks.
like sucking it out of the
Jazz
jar.
wife.
Just stand outside the walls drinking it.
Dmitry Kreskov comes from a noble family, and he is pleased that you guys have brought wine to warm the locals' bellies and their spirits up. Looming high above Crest is the Abbey of St. Markovia. You find out that it once was a convent and a hospital. But it hasn't been that way for a long time. And then the abbot moved in. And they all kind of give you the... He is very weird. We don't
Well,
we
he
don't go up
loves
there
the
no
wine.
more. We don't
What
go
do you
up there
mean
no more.
weird?
Yeah, he's not right. He's really nice. He's
You mean-
really
He's
Really-
not right mentally.
really good looking too. They're like, he's too good looking. He's not right. He's always clean. And those people of his are making all the
Jankin.
noises.
Heard Marba's smelly. What kind of shit is that? Did you wake up in the middle of the night over there? Don't you Scotsmen just...
We're just
go
talking
on
about
back
you
to bed.
blowing up the wagon in Curse of Strahd. We're just talking about
Yeah.
that, weren't we? Was that
Go
him
play
that
your
did that?
bagpipes. Love you too, buddy. Don't wake your neighbors.
You guys could give
Play your
me
bagpipes.
a investigation or a history check to discover more about this abbey while you're in town. Let me give you guys the map too of Kresk. You guys want to see what it looks like inside? Wow, you guys are rolling good. Player map, Kresk.
Don't worry, I'll fix that.
All right, here you guys go.
Those are two skills Chevelda's decent at. Because they're intelligence based.
I'm investigating.
Is that? Did that show up?
Toilet.
There's no lights or
Mhm.
nothing on that, is there?
I see it.
No, it's all clear.
Mm.
It's all clear. All right, so yeah, this switchback road like goes way back. That's like 500 feet up to that abbey, so it's way up there in the clouds. And you also, you guys are approaching 0 degrees in Kretsk outside, like the big goose egg. And when it starts to get to 0 degrees, things start to freeze. I mean, they've already frozen, but they start to like fall off at 0. So
Hydrate.
you get some Klein. It just takes you 1,000,000 freaking chat points. Caesar's close though. He only needs like 998,000 more.
I'm
he's-
I'm only
he's
at
saving it up.
760,000 more.
Wow. It's a good spot for a 10-minute break. Perfect spot for a 10-minute break, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although Jenga
Yeah.
just got here, but he's okay. He's going to work or something. I don't know. Scotland. What is
He
it?
woke up for a midnight snack.
Was it? No, it's tomorrow for him.
Is that 5? I thought they were only like 5 or 6 hours.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking Sambarchi is tomorrow. Like by a lot.
Well,
He's
even
also
5
here.
or 6 hours
Well,
Yes,
you have
2
a
or 3 in the
good
morning.
night, Jakin, or a good morning.
He
for
could
us
have been
anyway.
just getting home from the pub.
Simbarchi can actually tell us how our tomorrow's gonna be. You know.
Yeah.
So
It's
far on the
anything
other
like
side of the world.
today.
1:30 p.m.
It's-
on Wednesday.
It's after lunch over there, yeah.
It's like it's closer. Yeah.
He's already almost half done with hump day.
Yeah. Exactly.
Carl showed up early over there.
Yeah,
Hey,
Jenkins just got home from
the
the club.
camel. They don't have camels in Australia, do they? Yeah, they do. It's a kangaroo camel. They got humps on them.
If they did, they'd probably be poisonous.
Everything in
venomous.
Australia is poisonous.
They
Or both.
like kangaroos in Australia are pests. Like they can get a pest license to hunt them. They could freaking. It's like kangaroo meat must not be good. It's like Florida iguanas. They're just not good. No one eats them. If they were good, they wouldn't be falling on people's cars. People would be eating them. Because everybody says they taste like chicken, but no, they don't. I'm setting the timer over here. 45. Is that? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to take a 10-minute break and go get a drink and do all that stuff. But you guys can do the same. But we got a second half coming up. So hurry up. You got 10 minutes. See you in a few moments. Should have taken an 11-minute break.
Huh?
Huh? Mine's got pins in it, and I don't want to pick it up. But I have 12 of those exact white coffee cups in my cupboard, so I like the cups. They're nice.
Yeah, it's an excellent cup. I drink out of it every day, especially in the
I
winter
don't-
when I have tea.
It was exclusive. Only people that bought it when I had Stream Labs, because I don't have Stream
Yeah.
Labs no more.
I have the shirt.
I do too.
The shirt's like a winter shirt, too.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Thick.
Yeah, it's a thick shirt. All right, so you guys get into Kresk. The Burgermeister and his wife have the cottage, the first cottage by the gates. So when you walk past the Burgermeister's cottage, they call him here, the place is pretty much, it operates like a commune. There's no export or money-making businesses. They grow all their own food. They even grow their trees. They have cows and mules inside of here, but there's no horses.
Chicken hairs.
There's no inns or taverns. The
Why are we even here?
Chicken.
Right?
Exactly. I've been asking that the whole time.
Got
The,
nothing to offer us.
some of the residences will like let you stay in a cottage or something, but they tell you that you got to do your own chores. They're not gonna chop your firewood and all that stuff for you.
Let's say we go up to
Where's
the
all the horses?
holy
We got
house.
tiny hut
They
for
ate
it. We
'em.
can just chill anywhere.
It's a
Be toasty
horse
warm.
meat taco Tuesday, and they ran out. Most of the cottages here, they're like single-story pine cottages. They have like a stone chimney. I mean, it gets pretty cold here, but the roofs are made out of thatch. So I mean, a well-placed fireball here, yeah. And they like kind of tuck the pigs and chickens like in indoor coops around that keep them kind of from freezing and stuff. I think I showed you a picture that was included of the Baron and his wife. The building closest to the outer gate is the Burgermeister's cottage, the largest building in town, but still a modest dwelling.
Burgermaster.
You can see like each of the, or not all of them, but several of the cottages have like off to the side like a little graveyard, like family member plot. And you can see that the Baron and Crest, the Baron and the Baroness have a graveyard too, and one of them is fresh. Like fresh flowers, fresh dirt, on the pile.
Is there a gravestone?
Yeah, there's actually 5 of them. 4 of them, sorry. 3 others, and then this one that's fresh.
Does it say anything on it?
You're not close enough. I mean, you would have to like go in the backyard. You're just walking past, right? You're cutting. They're bringing you into town. They're. I mean, I don't know where the wagon's going, because they don't have like a like a tavern or anything. I guess it just goes to
There's
the
a big wide spot.
to the
in the road right here.
Burgermeister's cellar. That's
Abbott.
where it goes.
They just pass it out to whoever wants it.
No, the whole wagon's not going up to the freaking abbot. They're like, no, just a couple of bottles up there. They'll like take them they'll take them like a few gallons or something. They're not gonna take them the whole freaking wagon. You guys got like a wagon full.
We're gonna
of
take
wine.
it to him. We're gonna take it to him.
You're gonna
We'll
take
go
it.
with them.
They're not. They can't take the wagon up there.
Well,
No
no,
one wants to go up there.
We should go with him so he can
Yeah,
introduce
I
us.
do. Yeah.
Grimtooth can carry the barrel, and
I'll carry a
Haul it
barrel
up.
up there.
Up all them hills, Grimtooth.
I was born in the mountains.
No, you guys could probably take
Mountains
a
of
couple
bush.
gallon jugs up something up there. So the villagers kind of are curious about stuff around the valley, because they don't leave the village. They're like, we don't go outside.
That's right. So
No.
you should take your chicken shit asses outside that gate every
No.
now and then.
No, there's too many wolves, dire wolves, werewolves. Nope.
Well, the world out there is
And
a
now that we
fun,
got
exciting
wine, yeah, we
place.
ain't going nowhere. Nope.
The wolves aren't as bad as the scarecrows.
You do find out that there is a pool to the north end of the village that provides them with fresh water throughout the year. And next to the pool, there's a shrine, a very old shrine that's built to the Morning Lord.
so don't pee in the pool, is what you're saying.
And the shrine is also known as the Shrine of the White Sun. And the abbey that you ask about up on the mountain there is the Abbey of Saint Markovia, and it's named after a priest of the Morning Lord who took a stand against the devil Strahd. And after a fierce uprising, Markovia and her most loyal followers stormed the castle Ravenloft, and they are all destroyed. They never came back. They were all destroyed. But
And
the
Strahd
abbey,
actually lets this place stand, named after this priest.
the abbey was once a hospital and a convent, but fell into hard times and was swallowed up by the mists. But some time ago, this was hundreds of years ago, but like 100 years ago, a fella came along they call the abbot, and he's been up there ever since. He hasn't even aged, not one day.
So he's a holy man, right?
Yeah. Some holes in his head too about weird stuff.
And he doesn't age.
No, he's really handsome too. Everybody says he's great looking.
What is he, like an elf or something?
Dusk elves? No.
Well, he doesn't age, right?
Regular elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he some kind of elf or?
I don't know.
Is he short?
A lot of the people you're talking to have never met the abbot. This is just what they've heard.
That
They
makes
don't-
sense.
They don't go up there. But you guys hear the bell ringing once in a while. You're like, what the hell? You've heard it like a couple times now. Not like on a clock or anything. It seems like maybe, 8-10 hour difference. It's 6 hours between. It's like random. You're not sure.
Well, we got to meet this fellow.
Even in the middle of the night, you heard it going off. You're like, what the hell?
Teach him how to ring the bell on time.
I didn't put your tokens on the map, but you're free to move about the cabin. What do you guys want to do?
Take a barrel of wine up the hill.
There's 4 pens on the map. 5 pins on the map. There's the front gate. There's the village of Kresk, which I just read to you. There's the pool and shrine, and then Winding Road and Abbey of St. Markovia. So those are your choices. You got 5 pins.
I
That
only see one.
gatehouse. That gatehouse doesn't seem very useful. Couldn't you just walk around it?
Yeah, right?
There's no.
The walls are short. They're 20 feet tall, and they just stop.
Well, they stop up against this hill. There's a big steep hill right there.
Not like
So
it's
yeah,
being
you could
funny.
probably climb up that hill and then jump over right here
No.
or up here.
No, if you saw the side view of the village, no.
Yeah.
Here,
So I say. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
it's like walled and it's
Nice.
no.
Oh, that's cool.
So
but
yeah,
we should stop by the pond and the shrine on the way up to see
this
the abbey.
like the left side of the village of Kresk is a sheer, almost a sheer drop off, like into the trees down below. It's like the wall and the cliff are almost one. It's kind of creepy. It's like right at the edge, and that's mist down there. Like, what are you guys saying?
That when we take the wine up to the abbot, we'll stop and check out the pool and the shrine, whatever this is over here.
You said there's 5 pins, right? I only see one.
Well, it's kind of out of your way if you're going up to the abbot to go to the pool, but you can go there first and then come. The
Doesn't
windy
look like
road
all that
starts
long a
like
walk.
over here. No, it's not. I'm just saying there's if you're going to the pool, you're going to the pool. It's not on the way to the abbot. It's out of the way, but
Oh, they're on there, Caesar.
Only got the one
What's
by the
on?
gate.
What's on where? What are you guys talking about? Did I miss something?
The pins on
Pins.
your map.
I only see one pin.
Yeah, the one by the gate. That's all I see.
That's all you got.
There's one by the gate.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
There's
I
one
have
here in
5
the middle of
pins to click
town.
on that you guys can choose.
There's one
See?
here.
Confusing me, which is not hard to do.
This is a cool image, though. The front gate image.
Yeah, I like that. The moving fogs and stuff.
Did I add anything to it? Yeah, I put clouds and snow. Let's turn it off and see what it looks like. It looks pretty blah.
Still a cool image, but
Yeah, but
Snow
the clouds
it
and
better.
snow really like give it some ba-bam, ba-bam.
What image are you looking at?
Uh,
Crez Night.
this one?
Okay. It wasn't shared with me before.
No, you might have not been here that day.
Yeah.
So you could see how high up
Yeah.
the abbey is.
It's like 35 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. So where do you guys want to go first, the pool or the abbey?
We're already down here. We can stop by the pool and then meander our way up.
Even under gray skies, this pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man is painted. Oh, excuse me. Its paint chipped and faded stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced. Give me a hug.
I'll hug him. Then I'm gonna go jump in the pool. Take
What's
a
the
bath.
gazebo doing?
We shoot the gazebo.
It's collapsing. It's on the verge of collapsing. That's what it's doing. It's like It's sagging.
Who is this a statue of? Do we?
I don't know, but you're supposed to give him a hug before you get in the water, I think.
Go ahead. Try it out.
You did.
I did. Is the water warmer or is it cold? Nice and cold.
Ralkenia ain't getting in the water.
The statue is a depiction of the Morning Lord positioned so that he is reaching towards the east. Is what your character determines.
I've seen this guy before.
The water is cold. Very, very cold. Almost to the edge of freezing cold. So you have about, I don't know, an hour in here before you get cold because you're freaking used to it. Don't you have like cold resistance or something?
Yeah. But it's the first bath he's had in a while, so he makes sure he gets all the blood scrubbed off, all the dried blood scrubbed off and stuff.
Yeah, you notice
Yeah.
when you're like trying to dirty the water, it's not dirtying. You're getting clean, but the water is not getting dirty. Like there's no like dirt around you.
What's it taste like?
Nice.
Water?
You taste the water?
Yeah.
It tastes very, very sweet, like almost like honey. But it's fresh, and you can
I
feel
feel
it.
my
Like
water skins.
you can feel. You see a turd float by as your water skin goes. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna pick it up and smell it.
I just
There's nothing
imagining
wrong
you're
with this.
bathing yourself off, getting all this dirt off, and you're like, oh, and you dunk your water skins under the water and fill them up. I mean, at the same time, seems
Sure,
kinda
what's
Just
weird.
wrong
said
with
the water
that?
was clean.
I know, but he doesn't care. He's still bathing in it and then filling his water skins. You think this might be kind of tingling when you're drinking it. You're like, well, this tingles when I drink it.
I think somebody peed in here.
It's just carbonated.
No, he said tingle, not tinkle.
They're carbonated.
What a statue guy must mean that the sun once shined here. Why else would they have this statue?
Wishful thinking?
But this doesn't look like the sun shined on his wooden ass for a long time.
But the sun used to shine here. It wasn't all gray all the time.
Well, you guys know that. Before Strahd came here, this was a beautiful valley. Or where Strahd took it from? You guys haven't figured that out yet. Like, what's where it used to be? Like, just ripped out of the ground and you're like going down the road and you get to the mist and then you're in Barovia? Is that what happens? We don't know.
Let's go see Abbott.
Yeah, Grimfoot, you're starting to feel like really good.
Yeah, I feel good. He's
Come on,
like
Grimfoot.
really
Get out of
I
there.
mean, the water's cold as but it still feels like
Well, even
Drinking
after a
it.
while, a Goliath doesn't want to be in
Drinking
the
is
yeah.
what makes you feel good.
Oh, I
Getting in
feel
the hot
good. Get back
Getting in the
there.
hot
Get
tub.
myself. Get in the hot tub. Ha!
I feel good. Na, 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 na,
You
na.
guys need to fill up your water skins. This is good.
I mean, I give you
That's
a
better than the
short.
wine.
I gave you a short rest here, but it would just screw up your temporary hit points. So
You want me to fill up my water skin after you scrubbed your nuts in there?
Mm, my nuts feel better. I'm telling you.
I ain't
All
doing
right, so I pick up the wine barrel and start up the hill. Get dressed and all that stuff. Yes, I do get dressed before I go see
In
the
that
priest.
order.
you do notice that you're fully clean, right? Everything you took a bath. You're as clean as your bathing is. But the one thing that still looks blood stained, like permanently, is your
The spear.
Underwear.
You can't wash the blood off of that. The switchback
From the
road that
dribble.
hugs the cliff is 10 feet wide and covered with loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. The ascent is
bloodstains?
slow and somewhat treacherous, and the air grows colder as one nears the top. Are you guys marching order, all that kind of jazz? What are you guys doing? Who's first? 10 feet wide. You could maybe 3 or 4 of you could be shoulder to shoulder, singing
Yeah, party sheet order.
Chanel, Shanapple, hoppin', soppin', hoppin', hoppin'.
Awesome Jeff Incorporated.
I just imagine you guys like Chanel. I don't know what Laverne and Shirley were saying, but you guys just want to get
Trying
to
to
the top
resist
and
the
go,
temptation to
hello? Or
push
do you want to
somebody off.
sneak up there? You want to scout it out? You want to send somebody up? I mean, it's fairly obvious that you guys going up and back on this switchback road, if somebody was looking down, would see you. And I don't know if you're trying to be stealthy or you just, we come with
I don't-
wine and you got
Right?
balloons.
Yeah, I don't think we're trying to sneak up on it, are we?
Okay.
No,
I don't think so.
no need.
No reason to sneak.
We're just casually strolling up there with some wine to greet and meet.
So as you guys start to get
Amazon delivery.
a little bit closer, it's not pitch black. There's still some moonlight. You can see like ambient light. And every now and then, when the mist kind of clears and the cloud kind of opens up, and you can see up at the top, you can see on top of the building, it looks like there's guards up there with like spears and shit. So, but that's when you guys get like way up on the road. So when somebody notices that, do you guys change what you're doing or anything? Are you guys still going straight up? Okay. I kind of warned you. I'll tell you what. When you guys get up here, the road from the village climbs above the mist to the wide ledge on which the abbey is perched. A light dusting of snow covers the trees and the rocky earth. There's like big icicles hanging down. It's cold up here. It's probably 15 degrees colder up here. So with the wind chill and stuff, you guys can be looking at below, freezing wind chill temperatures and stuff. So if you guys are out exposed in the air for more than an hour, and you're not protected with cold weather gear, which who has cold weather gear?
Javelda's wearing it.
I was born with it.
Then we gotta roll a saving throw or some crap
I don't
like
know.
that. But
I bought some.
where's it
I had a bundle and blanket.
at? Yeah, that's not working. Cold weather clothes is like a fur and a parka and Mickey Mouse boots. No, don't wear Mickey Mouse boots. They'll burn your feet off. I had a pair of those, and I put them on. My feet were on fire. They were so wetting bad. You know, that was the worst thing you can do. What was I looking for? Oh, the cold weather crap. Wow, I got a lot of stuff open. Even Van Richten's Tower. What's up with that? Below 0 Fahrenheit, a creature exposed to cold must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw at the end of each hour or gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Cold weather clothing consists of heavy fur coat or cloak over layers of wool clothing, as well as fur-lined hat or hood, goggles, and fur-lined leather boots and gloves. As long as you keep it dry and don't take a bath in it, it's going to protect you automatically from extreme cold.
This is if you're on the outside, right?
I'm sorry?
This is if we're on the outside of this
If the
building.
temperature's below 0 and you're out for more than an hour. So pretty much right now. I mean, it took you an hour to get up here. So you guys are like cold. Well, some of you are. Some of you have extreme or cold weather gear. So the gravel road passes through two like outbuildings, right? When you start up, you can see these two outbuildings. They're on either side of the gravel road, and they're like 5 feet high. Like a 3-foot wall around the edge of the property. This is a wall, but it's only like 5 feet high. It's not very tall, but it's thick, and it's like just stones been stacked together with mortar and stuff. But when you get up and you can see the curve and whoever's in the front, you can see that blocking the road are iron gates attached to those rusty outbuildings. So I am going to put you guys on a map. Wait, let me close that. No, close that. Okay. Grab you guys, put you over here. Boop. Share that map with you guys. Wait. Okay. Well, that doesn't look very good, does it? You like the art? Black.
Beautiful.
Let me see. Make sure you guys can get your tokens moved around a little.
This gate here.
Yeah. Gravel road passes between two small stone outbuildings to either side, of which
Ooh.
stretches a 5-foot high, 3-foot thick wall of jumbled stones held together. Blocking the road are two iron gates attached to the outbuildings by rusty hinges. They appear to be unlocked. But through the gates, you can, see through the gates. The stone abbey stands quiet. Its two wings are joined by a 15-foot high curtain wall. So there's like two separate wings, and then there's a big curtain wall. There's a belfry that protrudes from the rooftop of the closest wing to you guys, which is the north wing. And there's also a chimney that's over there billowing out gray smoke.
Well, we need to get inside where there's a
So
fire.
you just like
Get
open the
warm.
gates? Is that how you guys got in? You just push open the gates?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
they were open, right?
I said unlocked. I did not say open. I don't know how you would know they were unlocked if you didn't try to
Knock
see
on
if
the
you
gate.
could open them.
Well, they were open when I
Hello?
got here. 'cause
Anybody
Driftfoot
home?
went through 'em.
Well,
Right. We
they
got a
just
wine
pushed the
delivery.
gate open as you're hollering.
Wine
Uh,
delivery?
The gates like squeal loudly, and then Javelda yells out, hello, and inside the two outbuildings you hear movement.
If we don't get this wine inside quickly, it's gonna freeze.
Right. We're here to see the abbot. We brought him his
So you
wine.
hear a voice from inside one of the outbuildings. It says, who's all making that ruckus out there waking me up? From one of them.
The ruckus makers.
The other,
DoorDash.
you hear
We're
from
We're
the
the
DoorDash your
makers of
wine.
ruckus.
you hear from the other
We
side.
maketh ruckus.
From the other side you hear, shut up, Odo. They said they have wine.
Heck yeah, lots of it too.
You can't drink, Siegfried.
Oh,
You
don't
can't
let him
hold
tell
your
you what you
wine.
can do.
They start having like an argument back over the top of your, but you haven't seen them yet. They're still inside the buildings. You can hear them.
Right. Do you need us for this part, or can we go inside?
Yeah, where it's warm.
Where do
Before
we
this wine
drop off the
freezes.
delivery?
No, you can't go inside. We're the gods.
But we brought
So-
wine.
Like you see, like from the angle and stuff. Here, you guys can move around a little bit. I locked you down just for immersion. So you see, like, one of the piles of fur or something inside of one of these outbuildings, like, gets tossed aside, and out steps a creature. He he's like 4.5 feet tall, and he kind of is squatting, like when he steps out. He's not standing upright, and at first you think he's a dwarf maybe, but definitely beardless dwarf. But you see he has like
Okay.
on his face he has like fur like on the side of his snout, and it's got like flesh, like donkey
Say
color
snout?
fur. Yeah, on his snout, and you see it on his body. And
Donkey.
every now and then when he laughs, he's like, oh,
But
he also has,
He always called me that.
yeah, one of his ears is like a regular ear, but one of his other ears is like a dog ear or a wolf ear or something. And he's definitely got like wolf fangs hanging out of his kind of donkey wolfy
Donkey mouth.
nose. He's got like normal hands. He's holding like a shovel in one hand, but his legs are like cat legs or lion legs, and he has a donkey tail. And he kind of just like hops out the door like 10 feet, like right next to you guys. Hop. And he says, I'm Odo Bellevue. Who are you?
I'm
we brought the wine.
confused.
Didn't we
is
tell
who
you?
I am.
Don't ask about his parentage.
My name's Grimfoot.
He says, Hey, Siegfried, come out here. You come talk to them too. She's like, you hear, why should I come out? They're just
We have wine.
They're just gonna make fun of me.
Why? Make fun of what?
Make fun of the way I look. Everyone looks at me weird.
We don't.
Who
body
cares what you
shame.
look like?
She like, you can
Right?
see
Have you
like
seen
in the
Javelda here?
shadows, like you could see.
Grimtooth? Really? Look at that leg. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, have you seen this guy, Grimfoot? We don't body shame.
Don't ask about the gerbil.
You got
Just
like his
don't
toes
ask.
turned under, you
Siegfried's
know,
a-
great big old
she's
long
a-
yellow toenails hanging off.
Yeah, she's a little bit shorter than Odo. And the left side of her face and body is covered with lizard scales, and the right side has
those
like
look
tuft of wolf fur. And then you can see, human skin between some of that. One of her eyes is that of a feline. Her fingers and hands resemble cat paws with opposable thumbs. She also has a gruff voice and wears a gray cloak with a black fur trim.
Lizard man, werewolf, tabaxi mix.
She says,
Yeah.
I-
All right. Well, that's probably enough. We can just leave this wine here and get going. Right?
What's wrong with you, Rust?
They're like,
We want to
they're
get to
both
know him,
like,
right?
they're both nodding. Yes, you can leave the wine here. Yes.
no, we cannot.
We don't have to tell the abbot.
Well, no.
Well, we
no,
came to see
Where's
the
the
abbot.
door?
Wait,
Walking this way.
you didn't bring us the wine? They're like, wine?
But maybe a taste if you take us to the abbot.
That kind of hurt a little.
You'll have a sore throat next week.
Right? I'm going to come down with the flu tomorrow because I was doing the donkey. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see. The characters seem friendly. They escort you to the courtyard. Are you guys friendly? They ask you. Are they friendly? I don't know. That one doesn't look so friendly. They point to the little one.
He might be a little ugly, but he is friendly.
They were pointing at you.
I think they're talking about you,
That
Jill,
too.
my
Yeah.
little sweet sugar cube.
She can be gruff, but she's friendly.
So it's not that long of a walk. If you guys got questions for Siegfried Bellevue and Odo Bellevue.
What happened to you?
You're both named Bellevue?
Shh, don't
That your
ever
family
ask 'em
name?
what
Wait,
happened
who
to
do you ask that? To?
Odo.
Odo? Odo says, I got in trouble, so they put me on guard duty.
Yeah, that happens.
I hate it when that
Like-
happens.
He doesn't know what you're talking about when you hint that there's something wrong with him.
So you two related then?
You
Uh-huh,
brothers, sisters,
Yeah.
something.
Well, like siblings? Or?
Where? Brothers
parents,
and
siblings,
sisters. He is my bigger brother.
Oni-chan.
We need a hippo. I just.
Right.
You got
Lot
that voice
easier.
down.
Rob, Rob would
Aw.
lose it when I did that every time.
Yo.
All right, so let's go over to the. I'm gonna close the images of Siegfried. Those came with the module, by the way. All right, so you can
Nice.
see like windows. This is the chimney over here. These are like tombstones. See all those? Can you see them over there? Those are all tombstones. You can see some windows around the side, but as you guys move around to this point, this where they're leading you to. This is the a 15-foot high curtain wall joins the abbey's two wings. Behind its battlements, two guards stand attention. So you see them up top, standing guard, the two guards. But like when you get up there closer and stuff, you can see that they're not so obscured by the fog and stuff. They're not moving. Whatever those things are, they're just standing there, like a scarecrow or something. But below them, set into the wall ahead of you, is a pair of 10-foot high wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of the doors, mounted on the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque.
What does the plaque say?
May her light cure all illness.
Who's
Her
her?
life.
Otto, do you know who her is?
Huh? What?
Is the Morning Lord a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Be morning lady.
Yeah.
Either that or,
No,
is the Abbey.
She wasn't a lady
The-
of the night, so.
Saint Markovia was a girl.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say the Morning Lord was a Montour was a guy. We saw his statue back by the pond.
He's bare chested. He's like, oh, what?
Very
Oh!
poorly carved.
All right,
Lacking any
so
appropriate curvature.
they open the doors for you as you. Let me get the other one. Open. There's a pin on top of it. Okay, there you go. Whoa! We got a new follower. What's up, Starheart Dragon? How you doing?
Nice.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So as you guys open, or the Bellevues open the big doors for you, you can see into this courtyard. It's like even like in here, like rolling across the courtyard is just thick fog. So it takes you a second to kind of see what's in this courtyard, and you can see like, the doors swing open and this fog kind of swirls around, and there's a 15-foot high wall around the courtyard. And you can see that up top there are several guards that have their backs to you, but you can tell they're not real. They're like scarecrows up there. To the north and to the east are doors to the two wings. In the center of the courtyard is a stone well fitted with like an iron winch and a bucket and all that on there. And along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, are several stone sheds with big wooden doors on the front of it, and they have a padlock, like a big old padlock on the wooden doors. There's 3 shallow alcoves that have like wooden troughs in them. That's these 3. The doors I'm talking about are over here, the stone alcoves, with the wooden doors on it. But these are troughs, trough, and trough. And then these are
Look
more
like for horses and stuff.
Yeah, and these are more wooden door, stone sheds. The there's like 2 wooden posts over here. See these 2 little wooden posts
I don't see your
where
arrow.
I'm
Oh, there you
pointing?
go. Yeah.
Mhm.
That one. What's kind of weird is if you're moving it around, it doesn't show, but I gotta stop it. I gotta learn to stop it. Those are like ground stuck down into the ground pretty good, and you can see that there's a short humanoid chained to one of them, and the humanoid has like bat wings, and it's kind of like hunched down and like squat, and like when you guys come in and start, making noise or whatever, it like looks up at you and it's got like a spider mandible. It's like,
Oh, can I pick up a rock and throw it at it?
well, give us a second before you start initiative. I don't even have the encounter
Oh, I'm kidding.
on the map yet. And
Otto, what is that?
the doors like get open like, and you guys come in and you start, oh, look at this, oh, look over there, and just the whole like quiet of the courtyard just bursts out with horrible screams coming from the sheds. Just all like screaming and yelling coming from the sheds, like all these wooden doors all the way around the perimeter. They're like, you have to come this way. They try to, speak over the volume of the screaming going on. And they,
You guys do experiments on animals here?
What is all that screaming, Otto?
It's a laboratory.
they like bring you in and close the door. That's what they're wanting to do, is get the doors closed.
Which
So
way
they
did they
can
lead
trap
us? To
you in
this
here.
building or this one?
Well, no, they're
Which-
trying to get you in the courtyard. They're leading you into the courtyard. They're like, you have to come inside. Like, and then they close the big 10-foot high doors behind
Okay.
you when you come in. They're like, Odo says, you wait with Siegfried here. I'll be back. I'll get the habit. And he goes this direction towards this building over here. Goes in that door right there.
Siegfried, what is all this noise?
He says, I'll be right out. I'm getting the habit. I'm having fun with that.
Okay, you
Ro-
told us that already. Get the damn habit, would you?
Well, I can't use the hag thing anymore.
I'm all distracted by all this noise and stuff that's going on, so I'm like walking forward, and I kind of stub my toe on the well because I don't see that well.
I don't see that well.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
Do you like-
Boo.
Do you like look in the well?
Nice.
After I hop around for a second and go, then I'll lean over and look down into the well.
You get dark vision?
I think I do. Yes, 60.
So like it's deeper than you could see. You can even like you brush a little dirt, off the edge of it and you can hear it trickle down. It's deeper than you can see, but like about 30 feet down you hear this and there's like a little like niche where the well's kind of caved in, not caved in, but concaved in a little bit, and there's a creature down there crawling around like a person. You think like, what? It looks up at you and it's like, what does this thing look like? It's wiry, spindly built, has 3 red spider eyes. It's like, rah! It looks up at you.
Ross, I let out an involuntary scream and like stumble backwards.
Do
What kind
we have
of
an
curses
image of
are
this thing?
on this place?
Do we get a...
There's something in that well,
Uh,
guys.
No, this one has an M. That's all we got was an M.
There's something in these boxes. You can hear him scream.
I'll show you an image of the M.
I don't think we should be here.
Oh, it's got a spider. It has 3 spider eyes on the right side of its face, while the left side appears human. It has a frog's foot in place of its left hand, and a taloned crow's foot where its right foot should be. You can hear him talking down there too. He's like mumbling stuff under his breath. Like,
This place is cursed.
So like the whole, like it's somebody split the bodies down the middle and joined 2 different, or 3 or 4 different. Never mind. There's too many
It's-
pieces.
kind of more like a Mr. Potato Head. Somebody's Mr. Potato Head on
Yeah.
these guys, right? They got them all, the body parts all mixed up.
And he's talking to himself down
So
there.
they're like scars?
Buns
like
of steel,
sewn
that's
pieces
it.
together, or like constructs, or do these look more like cursed?
Well, Siegfried's Siegfried is her name. She's the only one out here right now. She's got her covered up, and she's like, "Are you looking at me? Are you judging me?" She's got
I'm
like
not judging,
attitude.
just trying to figure out what kind of curse is on you.
I'm not cursed. You're cursed. You can't be as pretty as me.
Oh, I know I'm cursed with these good looks.
Good looks.
I think everyone in this place is cursed.
You only have one kind of eye.
How did you get two?
The abbot, of course.
The abbot did this to you.
Yes, he
Why?
made me better.
Why?
Because
What was
I
wrong with
was
you
wounded.
before?
Have a good one, Jingo.
Are you judging me?
I'm not
She goes over
judging,
and-
just trying to
she goes
figure
over
out
and
what's
hides.
going on.
You can hear
Just
the
trying to figure out what's going on.
you can hear the one in the well, mumbling stuff under its breath.
Why is that one in the well?
It's dark in the well. She likes it dark.
How much did it cost to come in here again?
You're still holding this bottle, this big
We got
thing of
this
wine.
case of wine.
Yeah, but I've forgotten about it. I'm looking at all the freaks around me going, what the hell is going on?
And you thought you was the freak
The-
with the 1 foot.
So the creature that's chained to the post over there is like every now and then tries to like kind of hop up and fly, but it's chained, right? So it's like conk, like
I wonder if the abbot could help you with your.
trying to get
Club
away
foot.
from you guys if you get near it.
Yeah, you could get a lizard foot or a
Yeah, I
donkey
wonder if
foot.
I can take one of yours there, search and destroy, and put one here on me, and then you can have mine. You think?
No, I think you should have like a frog foot, maybe a rabbit's foot.
A frog foot.
Good luck. Rabbit's feet are good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
automatic lucky feet.
A rabbit's foot, huh? Hmm.
Let's go inside. Why not? You guys got wine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're ready to party.
All right, so you guys can
This
come
looks like
in.
a swinging place.
Was this? I'm gonna turn off player view because I can't see shit. Okay. here
Hey,
we go.
yeah, but
All right, so you guys can come through this door down here. And
all right.
Yep.
all right, what?
A few fireballs later.
Level up.
All right, so you guys when you come in the door and you kind of get quiet a little bit, what the rest of you guys doing? Are you coming?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like a place to set this barrel down.
No, you don't go that far in. Hold up.
Oh, I
Back up.
don't go in that far.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you just come in and look around a little bit. Gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single string instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire and a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with a symbol of the sun. Anybody guess what that one is? In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Nice. You guys can see the color difference, right? Brown and gray?
Yep.
Neat. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table. Standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin, dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. You also see a handsome young man in a brown monk's robe gently takes the woman by her hand. A painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a chain around his neck. Around his neck. He moves with grace, the grace of a saint.
Are saints especially graceful?
I was just wondering
Apparently.
that. Yeah.
Apparently in Barovia, if you're a saint, then you're graceful.
High decks. Okay.
Yeah.
So one
They
of
have art
the
for these two guys.
one of the
These two
Belleviews are
people?
like like cuff, like, master.
Where can I sit
So,
this down?
He stops and he turns around, and as soon as he looks upon you guys, you're like, wow, that guy's good looking. I mean, every one of you think that, even though he's human, right?
Hey, baby.
What do you think, Search and Destroy? I'd do him, would you?
And,
No.
do we have an image?
Might do him with your thingy. Where do I sit this wine down at?
Hey, Yabbit.
Ah,
Yeah, man.
the
Yabbit.
Odo says, "Oh, right over here, please." He points to, the landing where you're standing.
Yeah, all right.
Does the woman look like a
Sit
vampire? Very thin and fallow and
No. Well, I mean, she's kind of got her back to you a little bit, so maybe, but she's not moving around much. She's just kind of standing there. He kind of guided her hand, and she walked, and she kind of. But you guys interrupted what they were doing, so they stopped, and he turns around, but she doesn't turn around and look at you or anything. She just kind of stares away, and he says, "Ah, we have visitors. Very nice." He says, "They call me the abbot." And he turns and he walks over to you, and I thought I had an image. Maybe I didn't attach it anywhere yet. Let me see. I just want to know which one was Abbott and which one was Costello. I think it was Abbott was the tall guy.
Bud
right?
Abbott was the tall one, and
Yeah.
Lou Costello was the
Hey,
short guy.
Abbott! Assets, maybe? Maybe I didn't even get that far, huh? Yeah. There you guys go. Right there. He says, "Ah, it's been a while since we've had visitors. Please, come out of the cold. Stand by the fire." Points over to the earth. And when he does, it kind of flares up a little bit.
Thank you. It was getting really damn cold out there.
Always whining about
says-
the cold.
"You have brought wine."
Yes.
Yes.
He smiles.
We heard you were thirsty.
He says, "Ah, yes, the wine will be much appreciated." He says, "You were sent by the Burgermeister?"
Not really.
Yes.
Well, he
Yeah,
said you
well,
were
sort
thirsty.
of.
He says, "Oh, I assumed he sent you since you have brought wine. Who would else know that we needed wine?"
whatever you call that man down there at the gate, the Burgermeister.
Yeah, we sort of volunteered to bring it up.
We got the Wizard of Wines restarted, so we're just filling up back orders.
He says, "May I interest you in some stew?" As you guys get closer to the hearth, you see that there's a very large stew pot also in there, and it's got something cooking in there that actually smells rather tasty. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Ooh, what kind of stew are we talking about here?
Do you like take a little ladle and scoop in there and check it out, or do you ask?
No, I'll ask. He's got manners about other people's cooking, I think.
He says, I don't know what type of stew is being prepared, but you're more than welcome to have some.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, all right. I'll just help myself then, I guess. Right?
He's like,
Careful,
please,
Rust.
there's plenty to feed you and all of our children. Does he say children? All of the Bellevues. He would call them the Bellevues, I guess. To feed the Bellevues.
Yeah, about those guys.
What about
What's wrong with them?
I think you think they may be somewhat strange.
Somewhat was
They have
an
been
understatement.
called, I've heard words like mongrel folk and horrid creatures, but they are alive. Some of them, I regret my transformation upon them, but
Is it like a hobby?
they all seem to
or-
be happy.
Why would you do that to them?
It seemed like a good idea.
Seems like a curse.
Wouldn't you like to have a 3-foot tongue?
No.
Well, my first wife thought that'd be a good idea, but
Did
He's
they
like, "Oh."
volunteer for these?
Yes, give Grimfoot one.
Did they volunteer for this procedure?
Eventually.
Javelda wants to take a closer look at this woman.
Do you like walk around and look at
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Let's see if there's a good description of her.
Walk around, get up close in her face.
He introduced her as Velsilka.
You would get up close to her waist.
Yeah.
He were
And
He
look
can
up.
stand on a chair. It's fine.
now remember he's got a holy
Step
symbol of
up
the
on a
Morning
table.
Lord around his neck. She's got a red gown. It's like all kind of torn up and stuff. Bits and pieces of like stained dirt. It's kind of been cleaned up a little.
dirty priest.
But you just Javelda looks up at this thing, and underneath the clothing and stuff, like under the bridal gown, you can kind of see up there. But you're pretty sure that it's a flesh golem, like
Oh,
Frankenstein,
cool.
like the Bride of Frankenstein flesh golem kind of looking thing, like bits and pieces of different body parts sewn together.
You made those outside.
She
You
does
made
look
this one
down
too?
at you. And he says, "This is Veselka." And
Handiwork's a little nicer on her.
I've been teaching her the finer points of etiquette for her great day coming up.
What's
What is her
happening to her?
great day?
She's getting married.
You?
No, no. She is a gift for Lord Strahd to be his wife. His new bride. Don't you think? Look at that hair. Now that you look at her, she looks a little bit like Irina Corleone.
So you,
know?
so you and
Corleone.
Strahd are
Wait, that's
are
the wrong.
buddies then.
That's the wrong name.
Say, that's the Godfather, isn't it? Corleone.
Yeah.
So you're friends with Strahd?
Yeah.
Even wedding gifts?
Strahd needs to be brought into the light, and this will certainly point him in the right direction.
Isn't
Maybe.
Strahd a vampire?
Yeah.
Going into the light was like
yes,
the last thing
yes,
that they
but
wanted.
he could be cured of. He could be cured of that. I'm sure of it. Maybe.
No.
But I can't. We can't have a wedding yet. We have to have a wedding dress. Ooh. He like. You
I'm
could
not stealing mine.
could-
That's for
You
Grimfoot.
could find me a wedding dress. Yes. Yes, you can help with a wedding dress. Can't you? Yes, you can.
Javelda?
You can. He's like kind of getting in your face a little now. You can help, right?
What are you looking for?
You guys still hear the music coming from upstairs.
Not letting
It like
you borrow
stops
mine.
every now and then it picks back up.
My dress won't fit her. She's too tall.
You think the stew might have some turnips in it and some kind of meat? Give me a cooking roll. What do you got?
What kind of a role do you want with that?
I don't know. What is your cooking based
You're
on?
the chef.
Are you
That'd
a
be wisdom.
cook by
It's not
feel
strength.
or a cook by recipe? So, intelligence, remembering them all the details, or by feel, wisdom,
I
knowing
say
exactly how
I'm
much
more
to
of
put
a
in?
wisdom cook because I don't read
Yeah.
shit for recipes.
Oh yeah,
And I'm the
Ross
exact
would
opposite.
So intel would be a
definitely- yeah,
baker. Savory would be wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm more the intelligence, but not Rost.
Definitely Hassan Pfeffer.
That's rabbit.
Mhm.
Hassenpfeffer.
It's a turnip and rabbit stew. And you think there's
Bring me my Hassenpfeffer.
there's several gallons here, enough to feed several mongrel folk, right? Like the yipping and hallowing people out in the courtyard. He's like,
Yeah, there's a lot of them, right?
they're hungry.
Well, bring him in. Let's eat.
Yeah, this is quite good. I'd love
This
to
should be
talk to your
entertaining.
chef.
He's like, no, some of them are not very elegant.
Not housebroken.
Yeah.
I've known a lot
He's
of
like the-
worshippers of the Morning Lord, and none of them ever made a construct.
He moves really close to you and he says, "The Morning Lord has guided me."
Where did you come from before Barovia?
Can I do an insight check to tell, or can I tell if he's lying?
About the Morning Lord?
Guiding him, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he believes it.
Okay.
I mean, he says it a lot that the Morning Lord has guided him.
Maybe if he says it.
He's
enough,
allowed
it'll
me to
actually come true.
create all of these lovely creatures, including Velsilka, Strahd's new bride. But you have to get me a
Don't
wedding
add
dress. Yes, yes. You have to find a wedding dress.
So
A
you
bridal
made
gown.
Strahd a real doll.
If we were to do this,
It's
what
the
would
only
be
way
our
we
payment?
can lift the curse, he says. It's the only way.
Well, and Strahd has agreed to be married to
He will.
this woman.
Once he sees her, he will.
So this is like a surprise wedding gift. Surprise, you're getting married.
If Grim reaches out and touches the side, is she cold to the touch? Is she warm or cold?
Cold. Well, she's room temperature, so
Yeah.
So cold.
compared to outside, she's
Cold.
warm. Compared to your clammy, cold hands that's been outside, she's probably still a little warm.
Well,
How
I
close
guess
to
she
the
won't have
hearth has
to
she been
worry.
sitting?
But room temperature in here is about 60, so just give it that.
I guess she won't have to worry about Strahd sucking her blood.
Yeah.
He's like,
I don't think there's any blood in there.
he's like,
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
Are you working for Strahd? I don't think so. I hope not.
We've never met the man.
Not last I checked.
What would be our payment
Man.
if we get you this dress?
Oh, are you friends of Strahd?
Hmm,
Never met him.
Are you helping him in any way?
No.
We've never
Uh,
met him.
No, actually, we're trying to break his curse too.
Kinda-
Are you
kinda the
adventurers?
opposite.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've entrapped you.
Yes.
He says, then I have something that you will need. I will
Wedding
trade it
dress?
for the wedding gown.
Yeah, all right, whip it out.
Well, we'll decide
Well,
whether
what
we
is it?
need it or not.
He's like, I will cast Raise Dead 3 times upon you guys.
We're not dead.
We're not
Oh.
bastard.
You will be. You will need my services.
Well, upon just us, what if, like, we find somebody else that we want to bring back to life? Will you do that instead?
Oh, that's fine too. Yeah, I'll give. Here's 3 tokens. He's like, here you go. He gives you like get out of dead free cards.
Where can we find this
Admit
dress?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
He's
you have
like,
a
What dress are
specific
you looking
dress?
for?
He's like, it needs to be soon when you find it, but that's up to you where you find a dress. I don't know.
Well, you stitch together a whole woman, but you can't stitch together a dress.
Did you see how well
Good
I stitched
question.
together a woman? I can't sew. I
That's
had
fair.
That's obvious.
Well,
Your
the
fashion
first
sense
step in
is
is admitting
terrible.
you got a problem.
and my servant can't find one. He's searched all over. He's even been in the castle.
Well, Strahd's castle.
Well, is there another one? I haven't seen one. Have you been to
I-
another castle?
Yeah, I don't know. We just got here.
We haven't been to his castle.
Oh, yes, that's true. You guys only live so long, huh?
What?
Yeah.
Well,
wait,
when you
what's
need
that
new
mean?
body parts, I can put them on there
Let's
for
back
you.
up.
Grimfoot needs a foot.
The guy doesn't.
I've got a foot.
I mean, the longer you talk to him, the more you realize he's not mentally stable or something. He seems a little out there with his thought process.
Can we tell
He
what
seems
he
kind of
is?
righteous in some ways, but in other ways he's creepy as all get out. What were you saying?
Can we tell what he is? Like he,
Yeah, he totally looks
doesn't-
like a freaking 18-year-old human.
Why does he not age?
Yeah. Creepy.
I mean, there's no like obvious that he's got a tail or anything like pointy ears or anything.
So what's your secret? Tell me your skin regimen to keep it so youthful and beautiful. You got like
He
some
says-
creams you use, or
Oh,
He
you
says-
need none of that, my love.
He says, "My manservant takes care of me.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Would you like to be taken care of?" Oh, what's this guy's name? It's one of those that's like stuck on one page.
You ever get them textbooks in school? Your first day of school, your teachers start handing out textbooks. You get the one with boogers stuck between pages. Like, I'm not using this textbook. Somebody put a booger between the pages.
Pages removed.
How do you know it was a booger?
Random
Wow, they
words
were
cut
obvious,
out.
man.
Where is this stupid guy at? It's the
Some of
guy
them were
upstairs
bloody
playing the damn
boogers.
music. Did they have him in the front with the other two? No. Abbey entrance. We did that. Guardhouse. Courtyard. Well. Troughs. Chicken sheds. Chicken.
I bet that's where the chicken hairs are.
Yep.
I'm trying to. I guess I gotta go to the second floor? Oh, here it is. No. Belfry, that's what I'm looking for. Cloven. So coming down the stairs after the abbot calls him is Cloven Bellevue, the abbot's manservant. And so
At least
he's,
part of him is a man.
you can hear him. He's still kind of playing a violin as he comes down the stairs. And he's very barrel-like shaped, very round. He's got two heads. The right head is just a normal like head with like a comb over, patchy hair, and it's got like little horns on his head that look like little stubby goat horns. And but his left head is about half the size of his other head, and it has like a baby face, like a little cherub, like. And but the face is partially covered with like crocodile hide, and one of its arms is a crab pincer, and the other one's a big bear paw on his right foot. And he's like, you called. He's dragging one of his feet behind him. And he's holding a violin in the other hand. And where's this? Where's he? Cloven.
A crab claw and a
Cloven.
violin. How does he hold the bow?
In the crab, he plays it with the crab claw.
With his toes?
No, the.
He's got two heads.
Yeah.
Well, some people's definition of master might vary.
The other, you can see the other two mongrel folk. I guess that's what we're going to call them. That's what they called them. They kind of like they look away from him, like he's a dick or something. You know, they get the general impression like they don't like him. And he comes down like he's like the shit, right? And he says, "Oh, that's great! You brought wine." And the little one says, "Wine! Yay!" And they both like look happy. He's like, "I play so much better when I've had a drink or four." He sounds a little intoxicated now. He says, "This is Cloven, my manservant." These are visitors. They have brought wine. They don't talk much, though.
That's because we're waiting for you to wrap it up for a week.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's
They're
11:05.
like,
We're all
"Well,
waiting for you
I'm
to
ready
wrap
to go
it.
to bed. Would you stop talking? Cloven, Bellevue. All right, so you guys made it to the Abbey. Yay. What's happening Friday is
Then
Finster's turn to do some Out of the Abyss. And then Saturday, I think it's Panovo again. So. Yep, I'm getting close to putting a start date for Fallout though. Like on the
Nice.
calendar, like down on the calendar. But at least getting a date on there so we had something to shoot for. But I want to do a session -1. Like, just get you all on the table and we could just bullshit and kind of think about what we want to do. -1, just a bullshit session. But anyways, we're going to see if there's somebody we should go raid. Where's the raid button? The raid button is right here. And we are going to click the follow button. And anybody doing some Fantasy Grounds? Yeah, we're going to go raid Sparkles Mandy. She's playing some Dungeons and Dragons right on Fantasy Grounds. So we're going to go raid her. But thanks for hanging out if you're out in chat. And if you're on YouTube, I don't care. Hit the follow, hit the subscribe button. That would be great. But we're going to go raid. So,
Thanks, Drake. Appreciate it.
yeah, we'll see
Thanks.
you guys on Friday. Right here at 8 o'clock Eastern. We're 7 viewers. So why does it say rating in 1 minute 17 seconds? Oh, never mind. All right, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.